Hi, this is Diane Rowe here, social media coach, strategist. I have Larry Hudnall here with us today, who is a computer expert and is going to share with us some ways of protecting our computers and keeping them running efficiently and protecting ourselves and our children. And then we'll open it up for some questions.
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
You want to tell a little bit about yourself first?
Okay. I've been building and repairing PCs for the last 20 years, both as a hobby and professionally. I've worked in the IT field with media marketing for approximately 3 years, and I presently run my own little PC repair shop out of my home and PC service. I'm working on obtaining my bachelor's degree at this time. I'm almost done with that. And I hold an associate's degree, not only in information technology, but I also have one in electrical technology. So I know got a little bit of an education.
Yeah, you do.
Me. Okay.
You said security too, right?
Yeah, I've done a lot of security and police work also, bodyguard, things like that. But I have a different outlook on how to protect things than what a lot of people do, because I've seen, both sides of the fence, right. Both as an IT and as a law enforcement official.
Good. All righty. Ready to get started?
Ready to get started.
Right.
Let's do this.
So what are the basics of caring for your computer and keeping it running well and keeping it fast and efficient? Like, how often should we delete unnecessary files, and what shouldn't we delete?
Okay, now, if your computer seems to be running real slow, one slower than usual, and it crashes unexpectedly or otherwise unstable, you might need to do some basic computer maintenance, okay? Now, maintain your current antivirus software. Make sure it's up to date. Make sure your malware software is up to date.
Have some first, though, right?
Right. Have some first. Exactly. You got to have some. And you also want to keep your operating system. If you use Windows, make sure you install the updates regularly, because they include security patches that will protect your operating system from hackers.
Okay. Can I interrupt you? Am I allowed to?
Sure.
How often should you check for Windows updates?
You can set it up where Windows does it automatically, so it's basically out of your hair. Windows will take care of it every time you turn your computer on. It's all depending on how you set it up. Okay. But I recommend checking for updates at least once a week. Okay, and if you use your computer a lot, like some people we know, an average user should perform maintenance about once a month. And what I mean by maintenance, you want to run disk cleanup and a defrag. You want to do that to your hard drive about once a month. And the more you use your computer, like if you're a real heavy user, you want to do it once a week. Because the more you use it, the more it needs to be done. Okay. Now, there's some important steps you should do about maintaining your computer maintenance. Like I said, you want to make sure your virus protection is up to date. You want to make sure your malware is up to date. And, there's a couple free programs out there that will accomplish this. For your malware software, there's a free one that's pretty good. It's anti-malware, and this has come from Malwarebytes. Okay, it's free. Another one is Spybot Search and Destroy. That's also a free one. Both of these are real good anti-spyware and malware protection. That it's free. Some people they don't like to invest in the third-party software, but most of the some of the third-party software isn't that good. But there are two real good ones that I recommend. One of them is Bitdefender Total Security 2013. This one you can download a 30-day free trial for. The other one is Trend Micro, and you can also download a 30-day free trial for that program also. Both of these are really excellent programs to protect your computer. Okay. Now, I suggest, like I said, once a month you clear your cache, your internet cache. Yeah. Not spending cache.
Browser?
Browser cache, right.
Okay.
Because every time you go to a website, your computer stores a copy of that website on your hard drive. So if you're on the internet a lot, like some people we know, they...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. 10 gigabytes of junk files, you don't know nothing. Okay. But you really need to do this because it takes up space, it slows your computer down, and they're not needed. It's junk files. You know, you really need to do that. I suggest, you know, you set your browser to delete these pages every 5 days. You know, anything longer than that, if you're a heavy user, it just builds up space, and you don't need them. They're not, you know, they're not there doing anything. They're just taking up space and slowing your computer down, okay?
Did you tell us how to get into it? Or?
Yeah, let me tell you how to explain how to do that. Open your browser up, go to Tools. It drops down a menu. You click on your Internet Options, okay? Now, once you do that, it'll open up a little window, and you'll see where it says, well, let me pull it up here on yours. See if we can do that real quick here. If it'll let me. I don't know if everybody can see this. You know what? They might not be able to see that. Let me do it on mine. Here, I've got my computer with me. Let's turn it around here so everybody can see what we're doing here.
That's a good idea. All right.
I don't know if we can do this or not. Hold this up. There we go. Can everybody see that? I don't know if we have any people watching or not.
They will later.
No, I can't see what I'm doing now. Anyway, open up your computer browser, go to Internet Options, and you'll see where it says to delete your cache. And once you do that, it also will show you how to, you know, set up how many days you want it to run. Now, like I said, you go to Tools, drop down Internet Options, like so, and see right here, Browsing History. Go to Settings, and as you can see, it says recommend 250 megabytes. That's pretty standard, okay? And you want to go to where it says History, and it's you'll see a little space there that says Days to keep pages in history, and you set it at 5 to 10. Don't go any further than that because you just
It'll be too many and it'll
too
crash.
many, right? It'll crash on you. Fills it up. So once you do that, just click OK, and you're good to go. The other way is to check your add-ons. You know, if you have a lot of add-ons, that'll also slow down your computer browser. But you know, add-ons are there for a reason. Some of them will protect your computer. Some of them help your speed. It all depends on what you add on, what you have the add-on for.
Okay.
Okay. And if you're running Windows, to do the defrag, it's real simple to do. Go to your My Computer area, right-click it, go down to Properties, pull up Properties, okay. Let's see, anyway, open My Computer, click on your right-click on your hard drive, go to Properties. Also, you can have third party. But see where it says Disk Cleanup?
Yes.
Click that, and it'll automatically pull up all the files that you don't need. These are safe files. Windows won't delete any files that you need.
Okay.
Okay.
So those are all the steps, even though you don't have a picture of it.
Right. And then you go to Tools when you want to do the defrag. Click on the little Tool tab, and you'll see Disk Fragment. You can check for errors, and you can also do your backup from this area.
Okay.
It's real simple to do. Sorry I couldn't show you on my computer, but we didn't set the camera up this way.
No?
We didn't take that into account. Okay?
Right.
So that's our fault, folks. Sorry.
Right. You go on to the next one?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. What should we hide and where should we hide it?
Okay. Now, if you do personal banking, I don't recommend keeping your credit card numbers or banking information on your computer. for the very reasons. This is what hackers are looking for. This is what they're going to try to get off your computer. So be on the safe side, don't do it. But if you must do it, there are ways to do it, okay? You can encrypt your files. Okay, now Windows will let you do that with a little service they have on here. And let me find what it's called here. I got CRS, folks. Don't mind me.
We won't say that.
We won't say what it is, but it can't remember nothing, okay? What you can hide your encrypt your files with the Windows encryption. I prefer to use a third-party encryptor though, and that is also in your Bitdefender. Let's see, where did I do that? I can't find it. See, I told you I can't remember nothing. I'm just as bad as some. Well, when you get my age, it's hard to remember certain things. My notes are terrible. Okay. All right. You can make your folders invisible, and once you access your folder that you want to use, the folder options simply make hidden folders visible. Okay. Obviously, this is a little inconvenient to take a shortcut and hide or unhide several folders at once. You can use this tool to free hide the folder. It can be hid or unhid. Or it can hide or unhide selected folders, given the folder options are set not to show hidden files in folder. You do this in your folders options in your control panel. Go to your control panel, pull up folder options, and go to view, and you'll see a little list there, and you go down and it says show hidden files and folders. You should leave this unclicked, okay? But when you're looking for your files and folders, go there and click it, and it'll put up a little transparent image of the folders you hid.
What about the desktop?
The desktop, desktop's okay, but it's not a real secure place to hide folders. And when you do hide them on your desktop, you want to put them over on the far right of your screen. Okay, out of the way somewhere, away from where you normally keep your icons and stuff. I don't recommend hiding folders on the desktop. Like I said, if they get into your computer, the desktop's the first place they see. Okay. So you want to make
people don't know that.
Yeah, people don't know that. Right, exactly right. That's the first place when they access your computer. That's if they're doing a remote access, where they're actually there and the computer is just not sending information. The desktop is the first thing they see. Okay. Now, if you want to make the icon invisible, go into your. Now I've lost myself. Yeah, right-click your folder, select properties, switch to the Customs tab, and click on Change Icon button.
There you go.
Now, you'll find several blank icons in the default Windows icon collection. Find the one you want, select it, click OK. All right, and that will make the icon invisible. Like I said, I can't show you on my computer.
Right, that's okay. But, well, at least people know that you can do that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and you can also do some encrypting on there. I don't know what I did with the paper that explains that. Yeah. Oh well, help section in Windows is great. Some people, I even have to use it every once in a while. If something comes up I don't necessarily know how to work with, I use the help section, or I go to the Windows 7 forum. There's a lot of people on there that will just come right out and tell you what you need to know. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask. You don't learn anything if you don't answer. If you don't ask. But yeah.
Want to go on to?
Yeah, let's go to the next one here now.
How do you economically protect your computer from hackers and just ordinary day-to-day activities? Okay,
day-to-day activities. Windows Firewall is pretty good for, if you're not doing anything but surfing the internet and maybe, doing entertainment purposes. It's what you use your computer for. But if you use your computer to do banking or in business, you want something a little bit stronger. Okay, you want a third-party firewall, you want third-party antivirus, and make sure, you have it set up to where it's a real strong firewall. Like I said, I recommend Bitdefender for a couple reasons. It has several apps on it. You can go onto it and you can encrypt. You can update. It has a real strong firewall. It's got a couple areas there. One of them is called SafeBox, and this synchronizes all your information to a certain area. All your sensitive information you can put in SafeBox. Nobody can get to it but you. If you want to do banking, there's a little area. It's called SafeGo. And what this does, this actually sets up a secure server area on your desktop, and nobody can get into it. And it's only active when you access it. Otherwise, it's shut down and it's completely secure. If it's not operating, they can't get into it. Okay, it's just like your computer. If it's shut down, they can't get into it. So I recommend, if you have a desktop, shut it down at night. You're saving energy, and you're not, and if you're not there, you can't see what's going on in your machine.
Right.
You'll notice things that your machine is doing.
Right.
When you're on it.
Right.
You can tell it's running a little bit slower.
Right.
It might be doing something. You go in, hit Control Alt Delete, and pull up your Task Manager, and look at your processes. Huh. If there's a process on there that you don't recognize, check it out. See what it's doing. Don't be afraid to look.
Okay. How do we be careful on the internet?
Oh, this is a good one. One, never open an email from anybody you don't know. If it's an advertisement or if it's an email from somebody you don't know that says hi, chances are there's a link included in that email. Never open pictures from anybody you don't know.
Oh, that was that. Yeah, that's right. We talked about that.
Pictures are sneaky. They can hide an executable file inside that image. And when you click on the image to open it, it executes that file and you get hit. And it's either a Trojan or it's malware or it's something that's not good for your computer or you. So never, you don't know who they are, delete it. Bitdefender also will protect you in this aspect because it scans your emails when they come in. You can set up anti-spam so it automatically deletes these things. You can set it up to where you have a list, an email list, and these are the only emails that will be in your inbox. And that's a great program. I really like it. And Bitdefender people, man, they keep their software up to date. Just sitting here in just this past few minutes with you, my Bitdefender's updated 4 times. Just sitting here this past few minutes.
You said a new virus?
A new virus hits the internet every 4 minutes. So it's pretty nasty out there. Okay? All right.
Any suggestions for kids?
Yeah. Kids, you're going to hate me for this, but number 1, parents, don't let your kids have privacy with your machines. Don't set them up in their room just to get rid of them. Put them where you can see what they're doing. They're going to hate it. They ain't going to like you for it, and they're going to holler, "You're invading my privacy." Well, folks, look at it this way. Better a little argument from your kids than your kid come up missing, or worse. You don't know. The predators are out there. They know how to manipulate your kids. They know how to get them to do things that you couldn't. That's their specialty. Don't give them the chance. Ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, I always say. So, yeah, don't let your kids surf the internet by themselves. Set up your parental protections. Windows has parental protections, but they're not as strong as a third-party parental protection. Again, Bitdefender has great parental protection controls on it. You can set it to screen words, images, sexual-related images, gang-related, drug-related. They have a whole list of stuff that you can set it, and it's real stringent, real strong. Keep your passwords private. Don't let your children have access to your passwords. Keep them, if you have to write them down because you can't remember them, put them someplace the kids can't find them. And don't give them to them. Don't let them see you access these programs and apps where they can see you put the password in. Kids are smart. they'll remember things that you wouldn't think they'll remember.
And Bitdefender can be accessed from anywhere.
Anywhere. You can even put it on your Android devices to protect your Androids, your tablets. It's a great program. I really
internationally
enjoy it.
Though, like
internationally, anywhere that there's the internet, you can access your Bitdefender software.
Keystroke program?
Keystroke's another good one. This is a sneaky one, folks, because the kids don't know what's going on. You can put what they call a keystroke logger. There's several free ones out there, and what this does, this program works in the background where it isn't seen. The person using the computer at the time doesn't know it's there. You can access it remotely from, if you set up your computer so you can access it through your smartphone, and you can pull up the information that the keylogger gathers. You can see what the kids typed, what site they went to, who they were talking to.
But you don't want to use that and have them be in a different room.
Yeah, you don't want to use that. That is kind of low and sneaky, but again, what's it worth to you? If you must put the computer in your kid's room, set it up where, one, you have remote access, two, you have a keystroke program, and you have very, very strong parental protection guards on there. Don't let them, you're reading my emails. Yeah, I'm going to read your emails. I don't care who Johnny kissed or who Susie liked. That's not my problem. I'm trying to protect you for something much worse.
Okay. How can we contact you for service?
Okay. Yes, I am. I'm very contactable. I have a couple email addresses. One of them is lchudnall@gmail.com. The other one is lchudnall@live.com. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to ask you. That you'd like to ask, please shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer them for you. I also have ways of showing people how to do things from my computer and what I'll do, I will actually do a remote connection to your computer. I use an app called ShowMyPC.com, and that's where it's at. ShowMyPC. It's a free app, and how it works is you go to the website, you download the app. Okay, it's a free app, and then when you contact me, and the app will give you an ID number. Okay, I will put that ID number into my computer, and you'll actually see me come up on your screen, and I'll be able to walk you through anything you need done. Okay, and I'll be happy to do that. Like I said, ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Right.
It's a good little thing to have. It really is.
Okay. Would you be open to teaching another class about
Sure, absolutely.
People are interested in?
I know I didn't do too good with the encryption thing about the Windows, but it's not something I use. I use Bitdefender. I very seldom use the Windows encryption, but it is there. It's not real strong, but it is there for those people who want to use it. And you can hide your folders and files, but just remember this: if they get access to your computer, even if you hide your files, these people are smart. They know how to find them. So they
know where they are.
Well, they won't know where they are, but they'll know how to find them to make them visible so they can find them.
Okay.
So like I said, don't store any personal information on your computer. Credit card numbers, banking information. If you must do it, use a third-party program that will guarantee your security. I think Bitdefender has a $1 million ID theft protection program that they use. Like I said, it has so many features. Oh, and another thing, Facebook. Facebook and Twitter are hacker and predator's dreamland. Just the other day, my wife's son, he got a pornographic picture on his Facebook page. Okay, now she was a little upset about this, and I was too, to be honest with you. He's a 17-year-old boy. Granted, he's almost 18, but that doesn't matter. It was inappropriate. Bitdefender offers Facebook and Twitter protection so that you can put the types of guards you want on your child's Facebook page.
Oh, neat.
And they won't see these things. Yes, it's
Wow.
a social media protection,
Wow, that's
and
a
it's
good idea.
great. It
Yeah.
will, you can do so
That's
much
great.
with it.
Especially
it's,
girls.
Yeah,
Girls
especially
and-
teenage girls, young kids.
That's good to know.
Come on, these predators out there, they know exactly what they're doing. Kids like to keep secrets.
Right.
Predators know how to make your kids keep secrets. Let's don't give them the chance, folks. Let's clip their wings before they get a chance to fly.
What do you think we need to know that we're not asking you?
Oh, that covers a lot of things.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on the individual. What do you use your computer for? What type of problems you're having? Basic computer maintenance will keep your computer running fairly free of problems. Running nice and smooth. When a problem comes that the maintenance don't takes care of, then you call somebody like me. I operate a small shop, so if you go into Geek Squad or Best Buys, they're going to charge you about $65
Right.
just to talk to you. I won't charge you anything to talk to you. I don't have the big overhead, so I don't have to do that.
Right.
I'm willing to talk to people, tell them what's wrong with their computer, give you a free estimate, how much it'll cost to fix it. We'll go from
And you
there.
can do it over the internet, too.
I can do it over the internet. If your computer is operational to the point where you can get on the internet, but it's not working quite right, I can get in there and fix it.
Good.
But if it's shut down completely, send me an email with your contact information. I'll be happy to call you and we can set up an
You can send
appointment
the
for
email
you
from
to
the
bring
phone
it to
list
me.
because mine crashed and I
Yeah.
wasn't able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. You can send me an email over the phone with your contact information. I'll be happy to contact you and do what I can to help you.
Okay. So those are the questions that we haven't asked you. And is there anything else you want to mention?
No, folks, just like I said, be careful with your kids out there. They don't let them play on the internet alone. It's not a safe place. It's getting worse every day.
I haven't seen that anyone's asked any questions.
Okay. Well,
So I guess we'll just wrap it up.
we'll wrap it up. Y'all have a good day now.
All right. Thank you.
Ghetto Geek says bye, y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.